Hello, my super Saggies. Sagittarius, welcome. Thank you guys for being here with me. I'm going to do a general love spread today. At least that is the intention. We'll find out what the cards have to say. If it does not fit, please do not force it. Cross watchers are welcome. Energies may be reversed. Thank you so much for being here. Our channel is growing, and we are so excited about that. It is pretty phenomenal to watch our videos expand and more people being able to hear the messages. You will hear me say he, she, they, them, king, queen. It is a masculine or feminine energy I'm picking up on, not necessarily the gender involved. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, and that is the card that I will use as kind of an overall. As I pick up on various energies, I will refer back to this to try and get myself back on track. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that. I keep moving it around, trying to get it to a spot where it is visible for y'all, but I can also function in my space. All right, let's get a little bit of past, present, future energy going here for Sagittarius. My wonderful Sagittarius. I hope you guys are doing very, very well. Okay, we have 7 of Wands. Some defensive energy going on, some blocking, being prepared for things. 3 of Pentacles. That's a foundation card for me. It's, learning, mentoring, coming together. That can be speaking of relationships. It can be speaking of a knowledge base, of course, if you're going back to school. If you're learning about a new project, if you're learning about a new love interest. The Hermit. Diving within. Going inside to kind of think things through. This hermit will go hide in his cave and be like, okay, let me process a little bit, and then I'll reemerge. I'll stick my head out of my cave and I'll find out what's going on and decide if I'm gonna, be ready for this or not. Hermit is a great energy. We all have him from time to time. Thank you. We've got Justice, okay? Balancing those scales back out. If you're dealing with legal issues, they're coming to a front. Things making full circle. If someone has done you wrong, this could be very much a karma card, or if you've done someone wrong. That's the truth sword right there. It's like cutting out the bullshit. All right, thank you. We've got, okay, 9 of Pentacles. This is a single mode. This is, I'm doing well on my own. I know I can handle this. I'm prospering. I'm investing in myself, getting myself confidence, self-assured. I've got it. I can do this. And I mean, do I want that other pinnacle? That depends on the person. But this is definitely like a single energy mode of, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. This is going along with this 9 of Pentacles type energy. The prosperous, the self-assured, the grounded energy, steadfast, being diligent, handling your business, okay? She's kind of looking mournfully at that pentacle, though, if you notice. It's like, I've got all these pentacles, and I really don't have someone to share it with. That pentacle's the one that's missing from here, right? But she does have a great abundance. She's disciplined, And we have the Moon card, which speaks of secrets, shadows, darkness. This is, of course, Cancerian energy with the moon. Sometimes she looks like she's crying in these cards, not particularly this one. I often say that, the moon may have darkness and shadows, but there's usually a path lit right up through all that. These 2 dogs look like they're howling at the moon, conversing. There may be some space, time between whoever you're thinking of or they're thinking of you. Right, what else do we have for Sagittarius, please? Thank you. Okay, we've got the 2 of Pentacles, kind of a balancing act going on. The waters are kind of rough and rocky still. You're trying to keep, the home, the family life, the job, romance, All of these pentacles are up in the air as you're trying to juggle, and you're making a decision. And as you know, as you're juggling, that's a decision within itself. But it's also, you know, do I want to continue to keep these pentacles juggling? Is this serving me? Is it valuable to me? As far as, you know, your growth, your situation. Twos are always a choice card. And then we're ending with death. Of course, this is death and rebirth. So it's the ending of a cycle, beginning of something new. Letting go of old ideologies. Allowing some white and some happiness to move in, we do hope. Okay. I'm hearing this deck. So, let's get a little bit of information about this past energy. Thank you for our Saggies. Thank you. Ace of Swords and the World. Okay, so you've definitely had some truth come in. Truth puts you kind of an on-guard situation. You know, you started this foundation, this learning process. But also through this, let me get a little bit more, because I'm feeling like if this ended a cycle to the extent of a world cycle for yourself, Seven of Coins. Yeah, this is something you invested in. Put a lot of time and effort and possibly even money into this situation, and you're determining, okay, do I want to continue to invest in this? The World is of course okay, it's shut down, it's done. You've been here, you've done this, you've learned this. You had to do a little bit of fighting and protecting of yourself or things that are valuable to you. And put you in that hermit mode when that truth came in. It's like, okay, where do I go from here? What is this new beginning that I'm hearing about? Because and there's the moon again. The moon, of course, you know, the shadows, the unknown, stepping out into this oblivion of, okay, it's a risk, you know. I have to go somewhere from here, but I don't know exactly where I'm going. And sometimes we don't. You know, sometimes we just have to kind of go with the flow and see what happens from there, Saggy. But apparently you have put an end to situations. It may still be in the process of tying off loose ends, but yeah, you've definitely gone into the thought process about this, the acceptance. Let's see what this Justice has to say, please. All about this Justice for our Saggies. Ooh, and that was me. That was not the cards. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end up moving that because it's usually my spare spot. Okay, it's bringing in some happiness, some celebrations. If this was a third-party situation, then it's, you know, that's somebody's going to pay for that. Now, not all third-party situations involve another person. Tell me about Justice, please. It can be a job. It can be something going on with the family. Anything that takes you out of it being you with your person can be a third-party situation. But I am seeing joy with this. It's like, okay, this Justice moves in. Karma is served. And I'm sitting back and I'm trying not to laugh because, you know, that's what you deserved. But we have to try to not do that because, you know, we want what's best for people. But when they do us wrong, it is really easy for us to sit back and take way too much pleasure in someone else going, you know, you put me through a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, and I'm not exactly crying over your spilt milk. 10 of Staffs. Yeah, a lot of burdens were involved, and you're setting them down. This is the end of that cycle. You are setting these burdens down. You're like, you know what? It's out in the open now. People know the truth. Anything else on this Justice? Thank you. 8 of Cups, and you walked away. Beautiful energy, Saggy. Just beautiful. So that's why you're in this single mode. You left this situation behind you, and you're like, okay, I got this. I can do this on my own. I'm, you know, I'm doing well. I'm getting my self-confidence back, my self-worth, self-value. What about this 9 of Pentacles, please? And I have a card, 3 of Swords from this other deck, which is very, very unusual for me. I did pre-shuffle, and I'm going to set it over there, but it's one of those, you know, nothing happens for, I mean, everything happens for a reason. Nothing happens because it's, you know. We've got the Chariot, 5 of Cups. Okay, this is a victory. You're moving forward. You're progressing in life. This can involve actual travel. 5 of Cups. In this deck, usually he's mourning those 3 spilled cups. It's like, you know, I put all this time, this effort, this work in these 3 cups, and now they're just gone. They were just spilled, and it's you know. In this deck, it is more he is protecting these 2 that are remaining. It's like he's got his arms circled around him, and it's like, okay, I'm not letting anything happen to you guys. Just make sure that that doesn't go into a controlling aspect. Okay? This is a beautiful energy. It's a wonderful energy. You're you know, it's kind of like circling the bandwagons, as the old saying goes, of, I don't know if you're not familiar with that saying. It is from back in when the United States was progressing and people were moving west and they were taking their covered wagons, and when they were attacked by Indians or Native Americans, they would circle their wagons around to help a form of defense to protect each other. And 5 of Swords. Okay, so we've got 2 5s sitting here with this Chariot and this 9 of Pentacles. This 5 of Swords for me is often, this person may have the upper hand with those 3 swords. But if you notice, the other 2 people in this card, in this particular deck, this one has this chalice raised up. This one's over here gathering seashells or something. They just laid their swords down. They're like, you know what? This isn't worth the fight. It isn't worth the battle. It's not worth my time and attention. I'm damn sure not going to get stuck in my headspace over it. So it's like, he's looking over his shoulder like, wait a minute. I'm gathering these swords up, and I'm the victor here. Why are these guys over here being the ones celebrating? Why are they out there just doing their own thing? They should be, like, crying and stuff. Was it really worth the fight? This fight's done. And again, there's 2 swords laying down there, and of course you've got the 2 cups up top with the 3 down. So definitely investing in yourself, walking away from this, whatever this was. And that does take time and energy. You're going to be doing a mourning process. You know, we have to accept and acknowledge those feelings to progress forward. We don't want it coming out later as something we haven't dealt with, right? All right, this Queen of Pentacles has the Empress sitting right there, okay? That is the Queen of all the queens. She is phenomenal energy. As you're building yourself back up, you may be gathering your money back together. You're getting to that process of, you know what, I've got this. And this Empress is like, hell yeah, you got this, girl. Hell yeah, you got this guy. You are the man, you know? This speaks of fertility, prospering. You know, she is abundant in everything, the knowledge, the emotion, you know, she's like the visionary, the creative, and everything combined together, you know. The Empress is just a gorgeous energy, and with that Queen of Pentacles stability behind her, 9 of Cups, yeah, you're going after your wish fulfillment, your dream come true. Okay, what is this new goal that you're working on, Sag? Because if you're wishing upon a star, and that is your hope, that is your dream, to bring in your other 10th cup, or your 10th pinnacle, then becoming involved in yourself and doing your own thing and getting yourself where you need to be is how you get to that point of bringing in the right match. Okay? See this moon, please. Tell me all about this moon. 3 of Staffs. Okay, then that's kind of what I was just talking about. Kind of watching your ships come in. You're doing all this work. You've prepared yourself. And you're like, okay, where are they? I am looking around, and I'm wanting to see some of the payoffs here. You know, these baby steps are adding up some, so that I should be seeing results. 6 of Coins, equal give and take. Okay, yeah, equal reciprocity. It's very important in a relationship. You don't want to be giving more than you're receiving, at least not on a very consistent basis. And you don't want to be receiving more than you're giving. You know, it's supposed to be a balance there. Anyway, this person is practicing philanthropy. he has plenty, so he is sharing, or she is sharing. Okay. Now, if you notice on this Three of Staffs, I just pointed out in this deck because, you know, he's looking this direction with this staff in his hand. That's, you know, that's like the staff of new beginnings, new passions, new growth. And he's got a staff over here, a staff over here, of course. This staff is over the sun. Sun's rising right behind it. That's, you know, joy, happiness, etc. But the first ship is coming in from this side. So just because you're facing this way and you think this ship's going to get here first, this one may sneak in on you and be like, hey, I'm over here. I need some acknowledgement. Yeah, you've been working hard, and I'm showing you. This is, you know, you've brought this in. This is part of your abundance, part of your growth. Okay. Now, with this moon energy, tell me a little bit more about this moon, please. I'm wondering if this is you needing to acknowledge some of the growth you've made, being happy about the small things, Saggy. King of Staffs, of course, this is the Fire King. Confidence, leadership, alluring. People tend to follow this person. When he sets his eye on a task, on a goal, he tends to go after it and get what he sets his eyes on. People tend to follow him in that pursuit as well. They'll even do work and stuff for him in the process. Again, a visionary. If they're seeing something they don't like, they tend to make steps to change the world to match their vision. Okay? So, this may be a King of Staffs that's coming in as you're doing this groundwork, as you're improving yourself and you're stabilizing yourself and, you know, you're setting these manifestations out there. Tell me about this Two of Pentacles. Thank you. Six of Staffs, the Victor card. Yeah, see, now this is kind of what I was talking about. That is, you know, you've gotten to this certain point in life, and you didn't get there by yourself. Other people were helping you, and you need to make sure you're being thankful for them as well. As you've been lifted up, make sure you're lifting those people up with you. They were right there by your side through all of this. They were helping you. Sorry, if you're hearing the fur baby, he's... You know, anytime I shut him in here, he's great for about 10 minutes. And then he's like, oh, I'm in here with you. There's nothing going on. So if you're hearing him, please accept my apologies. We are in a very busy household, so there is always something going on. But yes, make sure you are lifting them up with you. And that you're acknowledging and being thankful for these people, for their efforts as well. I'll get back to this King of Staffs, because as we're juggling and deciding if we can continue to, you know, the infinity symbol is there. So is this like a constant struggle that we're going to keep on forever? Or are we going to end up dropping one of these pentacles? This Hierophant deals, he is the, you know, everybody talks about him being the card where people are moving into higher commitments. He can also be the learning card, the religious card, legal card as far as, you know, justice being served. But he's also a guardian card, as far as a protective energy, keeping an eye on you. Not like in a bad way, like a spying way, but like in, you know, a protective manner. As in your guardian spirits or guardian angels, however your belief system works. Let's see what else we've got on this Two of Pentacles, please. Oh, the Two of Cups. Yeah, this is a romance. You're deciding if you're going to want to, if you want to take the time, the effort, the attention to share this cup with someone. Your life is busy now. You're in a different place. You're doing your own investing. And this person's caught your attention enough to where you're going, maybe it was one of these people that had your back all this time as well and helped lift you up. I mean, you had to do the work, but they're there and they're cheering you on. Okay? So I'm going to dive into that a little bit more here in a minute. Let's get on this Death card, please. Death and rebirth. The cycle is ending. The Emperor. Okay. Okay. The Empress, remember, is right here. And she was the first clarifier on that Queen of Pentacles. Okay. He is the, you know, the strong. He's the king of all the kings. You know, he's diligent. He pays attention to the details. Visionary. He goes after what he wants. When he sees it, he tends to get it. He can be compassionate and kind, though he can come off as arrogant or closed off. It's because he's the way he does things and the way he handles himself. He's very self-assured. He sees things from a little bit of a different perspective usually. Tell me more about this death card, please. Thank you. Four of Staffs. Wow, this is gorgeous energy. Saggy, if you are looking, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so this overall is saying, you know what? This is going to take time. This is going to take effort. Make sure this person is a good match for you. I'm not saying just, hey, dive all this investment into someone that's not worth it. Okay? If this person is coming in as an emperor and you're coming as an empress, or they're coming in as an empress and you're in emperor mode, because this is the more masculine getting shit done card, the emperor. I mean, the empress knows her value and people come to her. They don't, she doesn't go chasing anyone. So this may be the person coming in as the empress energy. Supportive, expressive, encouraging. And you're in this emperor mode because you're bossing up. You're showing, you're doing things, and you're showing that, you're handling your shit. And that's going to lead to this joy, this celebration, this happiness. They're dancing together. It looks like a marriage type card, again, with the Hierophant. I'm not saying necessarily this is a marriage. It may be moving from dating to exclusive, or it may be going from, hey, we're talking, to we're dating. But this is definitely happiness. This is joy card. Anything else on this death card, please? Thank you. King of Cups. Okay. Yeah. King of Cups, of course, is the creative one. Compassionate, kind, understanding. He deals with kind of the unconscious type decisions. He doesn't always express himself really, really well, even though his heart is on his sleeve. His actions kind of speak for him usually. All right. So we're going to set this to the side. And of course, I have to dive into this because I am nosy. I will go ahead and grab a couple of oracles for anyone that doesn't want to kind of watch the rest of this. But this is a beautiful energy. It's definitely looking like love is moving in. As you are doing this cycle of healing and building yourself back, love is coming in towards you. I mean, this is choice cards, watching your ships come in, equal give and take. And I was hunting for, of course, you got victory card there, victory card here with the Six of Staffs. There may be travel involved in this. If this is someone that you've been speaking to that is at a distance, that may be one of the complications that you're deciding about. But I'm definitely seeing that this past cycle is coming to a close, and you're going to be okay with it. It may not go exactly the way you're wanting, but you're going to be okay. It's like, okay, I'm done with this past energy. I'm walking away from it. This was, I'm going to do a little bit of mourning over it, but I'm ready to move forward. I'm kind of already started dealing with all of that pain, all of that heartbreak. I've thought things through, and I'm better off getting out of this situation and relieving myself of that stress, that pain. There's only so much I'm going to tolerate because I am worthy of better. All right. But yes, there's definitely love moving in. It's very obvious. I mean, Two of Cups right there with the two, that's a love choice. King of Staffs is fiery, hot. I do that a lot. Fiery, hot. Fiery, hot. Passion. This person's going to stir up your juices some, Saggy. Or this could be you, because this is a Sagittarius type energy. So you may be they may be looking at Saggy and go, hi there, Saggy. How are you? Because, you're looking really good over there. I think it's going to have some communication. It's going to have a lot of depth to this relationship. I think there's going to be a lot of that reciprocity that you weren't seeing before is going to be here. But you're still making decisions. This is going to involve a lot of you deciding if this is the path you want to take. Because it looks like you're wanting that 10th pinnacle, to grow that legacy, to invest with someone else, to be prosperous together, to have someone to share all that with. Okay, Bear, just a second, baby. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Isn't that beautiful? In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. There you go. So if you're kind of in that wishy-washy, I'm not sure about this, I'm kind of, I'm not seeing a lot of defeated energy here, but I am seeing a lot of stress, a lot of strife. Again, we had that heartbreak card sitting off that was mixed in with that Three of Hearts. And, but you're pulling yourselves together, Saggy, and I'm very proud of you for that. Do you have anything else for Saggy, please? And then I'm going to dive into this, who this is. My vibes speak louder than my words. There you go. Exactly. You express yourself through your energy that is surrounding you. When you're happy, people definitely know it and they pick up on it and they are drawn to you. When you're working hard, they are drawn to that energy and they're probably going to want to help you out, especially if you're in this King of Staffs mode. Okay? That King of Staffs and then that Six of Staffs popping up of that, being thankful for the people that helped you rise back up. All right? So, okay. I'm going to go ahead and put these off to the side. And I'm going to dive into a little bit of who this person is for those of you that want to hang out and find out. Okay, give me just a second. I'll let him out. Alrighty, I kind of warmed this deck up while I was waiting, kind of getting myself back into the flow of the energy. I want to hear all about this Empress first. Tell me about this Empress, please. Coming into Saggy's world, or is this Saggy? And no, we are not taking all of that. One or two cards, please. There we go. That Empress, Knight of Cups. Okay, that's incoming. Saying, hi, Saggy. I want to kind of offer my love cup. So this may easily be the person you are dealing with. Wow, when do they come in? Evidently, they come in as you're going into this queen mode. Of really having it together and making those wishes and those desires. And as this person comes in, you may realize that they are your wish fulfillment. Because that Empress came in before the Nine of Cups. You see that? Tell me more about this Empress, please. Thank you. Queen of Wands. Yeah, that hot, fiery, passionate queen. Creative. Everyone has their eyes on her, him. That's, very attractive. Brings people towards them. Very self-assured, confident. I'm thinking this is you, Saggy, and that this Empress is drawn towards you. So, and again, the Empress can be masculine, a male or a female. But if this is, put it towards your situation. However it fits, that's, how it works. Energy, we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. And in different parts of our lives, we exude that masculinity or that feminine, yes, you know the word I'm searching for, attempting to pronounce, that feminine energy to either deal with circumstances or deal with life or how we're handling a particular thing. We all go through different phases of that. So this person, I am seeing this person as the one that's coming in. And if they are not in your energy field yet, they will be shortly. Okay. So you are probably this King of Staffs. You're bringing this person in. They're drawn to you. They see that fire. They see that passion. Okay. Knight of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Wands. Okay, tell me about right here with this Two of Pentacles energy. I want to learn more, please. Because I think this is going to stress you out a little bit as you're trying to make these decisions. Because I think you know where this is going to go if you choose it. All about this situation, please. Thank you. Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's got you stuck in your head as you're thinking about it. It's bringing you some anxiety. All you have to do is open your eyes, though, and you can walk right through those swords. This person may not be exactly where you wish they were in their life pattern. Okay? Or because you started working towards something else and pouring your energy into something else, you're going, wait a minute, now I'm doing so well. I've established, for whatever reason, entrepreneur came to mind. I've established my business and I'm building it, and now this person comes in. Where was this person 6 months ago? You weren't ready. The thing of it is, they were drawn to you because of what you were doing, okay? The energy you were in. So that Eight of Swords is, you know, kind of an acceptance, allowing, you know, getting out of that headspace, the stressing, the anxiety, the, you know, it is going to be different. And it's going to be a challenge. I'm not saying it's not, but depending on what you want. What do you want, Saggy? Okay? Because this is your choice. It's your life, not mine. I'm reading cards. So, you know where this is going to head if you allow it to progress. And it'll be victorious. I mean, you've got victory all over this. Even through the secrets and the unknowns. And that's probably part of this Eight of Swords. It's like, I really don't know. I don't know if this is going to do what I want it to do. I don't know if this is, you know, I don't know this about this person. You know, ask them. Communicate. You know, put yourself out there. If they're not willing to communicate with you, then what are you doing? You know? Alrighty, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So we've got 2 eights. Again, this is the investing. If you are going through a process of, like I said, building up your pentacles and you're mastering your craft, then this is going to stress you out, because it's like, okay, I was doing this and I was putting myself into all of my work and establishing my foundations, and here comes this person and they are just like rocking my world. And so it's a choice. It's definitely a choice involved here. All right? You're going to have to make a decision that is best for you. But you always want to make sure you're considering the emotional aspects here, not just the financial or the grounded ones. Okay? You were wishing for this at some point or another. You were probably manifesting this at some point. And it didn't come when you wanted it to. So it's like, okay, I moved on. I did my own thing. You got yourself in this different energy mode, and boom. There it is. And you're going, wait, this is not what I signed up for. That's kind of how it works. Okay? Let's learn about this Emperor, please. Tell me all about this Emperor first. Because I think this is going to be a lot of emotion involved once you guys start investing together. The Magician. There we go. I was just talking about manifestation. Somebody manifested this. And I'm fairly certain it was you, Saggy. They probably had some manifesting going on their side. You know, putting it out there to the universe, to God, whatever your belief system. And saying, you know what? This is really what I want in my life. And bringing it into being. Okay? Tell me more about this Emperor. And as I said before, I thought this Emperor might be you. So that would definitely say that you were manifesting this, Saggy, at one point or another. Knight of Pentacles. Bringing forth that solid offer. This is the slowest moving knight. He is one of the slowest moving cards in tarot. He is very determined. He has his eyes set on a particular goal, and he will reach it. It may take him a while because he has a lot of things to handle in the progress on this path. But he gets there. This is solid, stable, firm offer. Okay? Bringing in that grounded energy. Page of Pentacles. Yep, there's your communication, your little offer. Hi, Saggy. I think I'm grounded. I'm pretty sure I'm grounded. I'm not, I don't know. You tell me if I'm grounded. Okay, pages can be a very immature energy. But she's kind of looking at it like I'm holding the world in my palm. Okay? So this may have been your energy as you were diving into your projects. And it's like, this is where I want to go. This is where I want to be. And so I'm definitely leaning towards this Emperor being you. And that's a beautiful energy. Don't get me wrong. You've bossed up. You're handling your shit. You know, that's what an Emperor does. So, let's move this Emperor over here. Those. I want to hear, because this is joy. This is celebrating. This is the death of something, Saggy. Is this the death of your singlehood? Is this the death of beating yourself up? Is this the death? It's the death of something. And it's bringing in that white, light, joyous energy, because you have the joy card sitting right on top of it. Okay? This is also known as the 1111 card, soulmate type energy. Can speak of all sorts of, again, celebrating, people coming together. This particular deck, though, it is these two celebrating. It is those two dancing together, okay? I want to hear about this King of Cups, please. Tell me about this King of Cups. Thank you. The Fool. Yeah, I've been waiting for that one to pop out. It's going to take a risk. This is the unknown. This is back zeroed out. This death cycle. It's like you're back on an even playing field. You're starting again. Make sure you have healed and done your healing work so that it doesn't... Now, if this person back here took you for a lot of money, and or took you for some money, or some type of investment that you're not ever going to see back, that you just had to kind of let go of, make sure you're not bringing that energy into this new situation, okay? I'm not saying ignore red flags. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is don't basically blame a person for something somebody else did. This person is not that old person, so don't treat them in that way, okay? Somebody needs to hear that, because it's like, well, the other one took me for my pinnacles. I'm not doing this because I've been investing. I've been doing my hard work. They can go out there and do their own hard work. Okay, I'm not saying don't hold them accountable and don't make sure they're mature enough energy to hang in there with you, okay? This is equal give and take. This isn't somebody just begging off of you in this deck. This is very much an equal give and take card. And I am not seeing this person in a bad way whatsoever. They are bringing in positive energy. They may not be bringing in... Well, they're coming in as an Empress. Of course they're bringing in great energy. So you make sure you're giving them props back, okay? It took them a long time to get into their mode, too. They've done some hard work. If they're coming in as an Empress, that's a very mature energy. All right, so you're taking this risk, or you need to take this risk, or risk is involved. Zeroing out the playing field, saying, what the hell, let's find out what happens, okay? That's a choice. I'm not saying jump off that cliff. Make sure there's water in that swimming pool, okay? But to be with this King of Cups, it's going to take a risk. And again, with the wish fulfillment. Somebody made a wish upon a star. And this wish is being granted. Okay? Maybe you both did. Maybe you've both been kind of wishing for each other. Thank you. Two of Wands. It's a destiny card for me. It's kind of like your fate. Where do you see yourself in 2 months? Where do you see yourself in 6 months? Where do you see yourself in a year? 10 years. Okay? This person has their hand on one particular staff. That's what they've been kind of working towards. They're intending upon going down this path, but they know that other path is available. They haven't really considered it a whole lot. Well, I have a feeling you're going to be considering that other path, because this is the unexpected that came through that would have had you change your mind on which direction you see yourself going. If you saw yourself as single in 2 years, this other staff is saying, well, this other path is available, Saggy. You just have to choose to take it. Okay? Let's see what this one is. Ace of Wands. There we go. The new beginning. Fiery, hot, passionate, driven. There it is. This is the new beginning in love, baby. Okay, it's not the emotion card, but that is the juices that get stirred. Alrighty. I'm calling it good right there. That's what I was kind of wondering. I hope I clarified this enough for you to get a general idea, because if you're watching at this point, then more than likely this situation is resonating. This present energy, this person may not have moved into your energy field yet, but they're coming. As you establish yourself in that firm foundation of singlehood, and you're working on your pinnacles, you're working on your goals, your ambitions, you're setting yourself back where you wanted to be, that person is going to show up. And as I said, you've got 2 victory cards. There may be some travel involved. Your work or whatever you're doing May involve travel. Otherwise, as I said before, you may meet this person long distance or through like an online dating type. I don't know. I didn't really get the online dating app type, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm picking up more on the solid energies that are between you guys. There's a lot of stability here, a lot of growth potential, definitely a lot of fire. A lot of love could be involved here, but it is a choice. It's a choice to go after love. It's a choice to decide which pinnacle you want to keep juggling, or if you want to add more pinnacles to juggling, or, you know, how you want to move forward in this situation. It's all about choices. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Don't forget that, right? Because that is pretty much what this was all about. Is this really... Are you really willing to put in that effort, that time, that energy to get great love? It's saying make the effort, but again, this is your life, not mine. I just read the cards, okay? Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this resonates, if this resonates. Thank you again for being here with me. Until next time, be healthy, be happy. Okay, bye-bye.